Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I just want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope your holiday season was good. But now it's January, it's time to get back into grinding. And today I've come back here to Pfaff McLaren to check out not one but two very special cars which they unveiled just before the Christmas holidays. If you guys already know, you know, but I've come here to see both the 600 LT and the McLaren Senna. So we're about to jump inside. I'm going to get all the crazy shots of it. And then afterwards I'll come back and we'll talk to you then. Alright guys, so we're back in the car now. I hope you enjoyed the little tour of the McLaren dealership. I did want to do more of a vlog and actually talk about the cars while I was standing beside them. But there was actually some people in there, some actual customers who were talking about maybe ordering a car. There was people on the phone, there was music playing, there was all kind of background noise. So I thought it best to just film the cars and then come back and talk to you guys briefly about them afterwards. So that McLaren Senna that we saw in there, let's start with that guy since it is kind of the big boy. It's done in fully exposed black carbon fiber, as you saw, with all the gold accents. The P15 on the corner is the original code name for the car. The car was codenamed the P15 project before they settled on the final name of the McLaren Senna. Some other cool features of it: it has the 4-liter twin turbo engine. It's a similar, pretty much the same engine that is inside the McLaren 720S, although the McLaren Senna makes 800 horsepower. It also has 800 newton meters of torque, and it provides 800 pounds of downforce. I can't remember off the top of my head the actual curb weight of the car, but I know it is a very light car, just in general, and the fact that this one is fully exposed carbon fiber makes it very, very light. So, of course, it is pretty much a race car that they built to also work on the road. And then that 600 LT, a lot of people I've heard say, oh, it's just kind of a more hardcore version of the 570S, which isn't entirely wrong. But you can see inside that car, it has the McLaren Senna seats. This one is an option with the roof scoop, but but there is an option for it, just like on the Senna and on some of the other LT cars. We also saw that 675 LT in there, which is kind of the granddaddy to the 600 LT. LT, of course, stands for long tail. And as the name would suggest, the car makes about 600 horsepower. I can't remember the weight of it, but I know it is significantly lighter than the 570S. It shares the same platform. And yeah, it's just really a hardcore car. And you guys probably noticed the exhaust in the back that goes right out. That obviously is going to make the car faster. It's better. The exhaust has to travel a shorter distance, so you can get a bit more power and airflow out of the engine. And I know from seeing other videos online that it shoots massive flames just with the stock exhaust. That's why if you guys notice in the middle of the spoiler at the back there, it's kind of the nice gloss black on the ends, and right in the middle it's kind of that matte finish. Well, they actually specially designed that middle part of the spoiler to be able to be heat resistant, so that your wing doesn't just melt off the back of your car, because as I said, the exhaust is so short, it gets so hot that it shoots these massive flames. If you had just a standard gloss wing or carbon wing, it's definitely going to melt it or damage it really badly in not too long of a time. But anyways, guys, there's some of the quick stats. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a more in-depth video on these cars. I know I have a little bit of a relationship going with these guys here. I know I'm welcome here anytime, so I can hopefully very easily set up some future videos with them. If anybody from Pfaff McLaren is watching this video, I want to say another big thank you to you guys for always being so gracious with your time, allowing me to come in, see the cars, film the cars, interact with them. You guys have always been very kind in that, so thank you very much. And one quick side note, guys. That McLaren Senna is actually the owner of the entire Pfaff Group's car, and I do sort of know him. It's a long story, I won't bore you with it, but I do kind of know him and that family, so I will reach out at some point. I doubt it's going to happen, but you never know. I will reach out and see if maybe we can get some more in-depth access to the car, maybe get a ride in it. I have no idea, guys. Don't take any of this for sure. It's just a speculation. I will reach out and do these things. 2019 is going to be hopefully a big year for me. I plan to grow with this channel. So if you're along for the ride, thank you very much. If you're watching this video, please go check out some of my other ones. Consider subscribing. There's a lot more stuff coming. I'm going to make a separate video on that very shortly here soon. But I'm rambling on. I can see I'm over 4 minutes for this stupid outro. So I'm going to wrap up the video here, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Once again, Happy New Year to you all. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.